apparently we need to make a saw hand this time. They are really adamant on actually assassinating someone with their drones, it seems. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Little Big Workshop with me, Spacefish, and welcome to our beautiful little factory. Currently making a bunch of drones out here inside some wide drawers and some other products, trying to finally boost our relationship here with incoing so we can go for the last massive contract. Now, it also seems that we've maybe actually never done the biggest contract with Crazy Steve. Have we not? I thought we had that checked off. Can we see that somewhere? I'm really unsure, to be honest. I thought we'd done that. Like, I don't think relationships with clients deteriorate over time, and we've ignored them for like 15 bajillion years now, but have we never done this? I just noticed that now. Like, I thought we had a maxed for ages now. I'm really kind of unsure. I mean, milestones, you know, doesn't really count the max contracts anywhere, I don't think. And, well, I could probably see it in my Steam achievements, but I can't now. I guess we'll be doing some contracts from Crazy Steve alongside too, to try and push him. And, hopefully get that done. I mean, this is like the easiest stuff in the whole wild world, so should really not be very troublesome at all. I can't believe that we really didn't do that. Like, how? Very, very weird indeed. But okay, so we will go for that, I suppose, and well, we'll have to pick some very expensive materials here, unless we want to go instead for something wooden here, I suppose. Oh yeah, okay, so that is probably the wiser choice in this regard. We could even go for this, so we will do that. Frickin' shovels. It's so easy, so basic. Back to basics, I suppose, is the motto of this episode. I don't know. Very, very interesting indeed. I'm currently not quite sure what this here. We'll do it. We'll take care of it. We'll quickly punch that through, and I don't know. We'll move on with life and just punch a few of his contracts through, I suppose. Interesting stuff. Maybe there's another big contract for us to grab. Maybe we just grab some more relationship levels with him. We will see. We will find out. We will certainly try and max that relationship again and see if we get something from him or not. If we do, even better. That's one more thing for us to take care of, I suppose. Now, the shovels here being very, very red, apparently. Hopefully that's going to change, and we're going to go and get rid of these things here. Should probably also just kind of take a look at this, because as you can see, the demand for wide drawers is honestly quite low and it's going ever lower, so while the price is staying kind of on a level playing field, probably want to get selling on some of these wide drawers before they disappear off the market and we can't sell enough of them in time anymore or something. So those are scheduled for delivery, but other than that, we're going to get time sped up here. I kind of feel like we've got some woodworking involved in the drone here, or alternatively, why in the world is this shovel not really being produced at all right now? I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's the wide drawers being in the way? It seems like we're now starting, and holy moly. It doesn't even matter that it was super red. It's like in 2 seconds we just shoot into the green like Okay, nothing to worry about apparently here, so that is good news indeed. And well, making all these things right here too, so that should all be nicely taken care of. Now, workers, there is a few that we can promote again, apparently, and I don't quite know what was the next thing on our list of promotions that we really wanted. I think we had 15 and 15 tables here, did we? We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... Wait, what? 3, 6, 8, 10... 12, 14, 15. Okay, 15 as I thought. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we've got 30 tables. We've got 31 assembly workers, so I would suppose that we want at least one more. We will get one more. And then 6 plastic workers, 8 metal workers, and 10 wood workers. I think we want another plastic worker, to be honest. Especially since we've kind of got space here to order more of these machines. We've got 220k, we should probably take care of that as well. Oh, right, there was that part. So we would have to extend this slightly. Let's extend this slightly out. I think 2 meters should be decent enough, to be honest. So we will extend that slightly out. We'll get rid of that wall. And then we'll move these machines all down a tad bit, and we'll add another 2, 1 here, 1 there. Probably need to move this billboard to like here as well. So let's do that, and then we should have all the space in the world for that kind of stuff. Beautiful. So construction workers are going to get right to work, and we are just going to keep speeding through, getting the shovels done, getting the drones done, hopefully pushing our relationships with the people ever more. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of currently thinking about the whole Crazy Steve thing. I don't remember any massive sorts of contracts that we had, so it may indeed be the case that my maintenance crew doing well as usual. It may indeed be the case that we never really had the big Crazy Steve contract. I'm not quite sure. But look at all the other stuff. Like, except for these things, which I guess have been permanently used and thus just kind of slightly wrecked. Except for these tables, absolutely everything in my factories maintained perfectly. Absolutely pristine. Every single tool. Which is great. Which is good news. No machines that are exploding on us, hopefully. Still makes sense to check in every now and again just to make sure we don't have any explosions, because as you can see, I think it's actually when things are permanently used and there's like no downtime in the machines, they can't go maintain because they only maintain during downtime, so that's when you kind of got to monitor yourself. But luckily that doesn't seem to be the case too often now. Oh, the workers just closed themselves in. Wait, are they just, like, not willing to work if they close themselves in? Seriously? Why would you do that to yourself, then? Oh, damn. Dudes, seriously, like... How do I solve that puzzle now? I guess if we do this... Then wait for a second and turn that thing around, they'll finish, right? Annoying. Okay, anyways, time to deliver some shovels. Not going to make much money off of it or anything, but, well, still going to be somewhat fine. Can somebody please come and pick this thing up? Thank you very much. He's happy, beautiful. Okay, let's check out the next contract that he has for us. He doesn't have any. Always helpful. Well, the next market phase is going to hit, so, you know, I'm sure he's going to throw some more contracts our way then. Well, let's hope so. For the time being, kind of want some more secondary products here too, but for the time being, I would like to get the workers out of the way here. That would be nice. So let's try and do that. Come on. Come on. Somebody. Thank you. Right. They're done just whacking away at nothingness, which is beautiful, and I accidentally told someone to repair that instead of actually moving it. Now, actually not quite sure if this is going to fit in terms of space. No, this is going to fit in terms of space, totally. I mean, the question is kind of how do we want to set this overall thing up? Like, this is going to go here. Like, the thing is, I cannot do this, right? So, I'll probably just do that. I'll probably just do things like that. Then move that thing there. Move that thing to here. And we'll wait with ordering for a second till I can order the other one. which is whenever that other machine gets moved. Beautiful. So, machinery, another injection clunk, goes like right here. Thank you. And we will just extend that work zone out a tad bit, because why not? Or the storage zone, rather. And that's that. Now, we need to kind of link the new machines to the billboard too, which we will do right here. And that is the plastic works nicely expanded then, which we probably only didn't really even need to do, because we never really have much of any plastic works for them anyways. But, well, now that is what it is. And look at all these drones just trying to hook onto things. We are going to deliver those out, which is beautiful, and we're going to make us some money off it, and more importantly, get some relationship off it, and we should have some more tasks now, including more shovels. God. Let's double check. Yeah, it's the same plan. It's there's nothing crazy about it. We're going to execute it. We're going to prioritize it. Done. Next thing on the list. Do we have some drone contracts from Inco? We do indeed. This thing here looks like it could kind of be the same requirement. No, not quite, but it's close to a similar requirement. We do have to create the whole thing from scratch regardless, which kind of sucks. Now, God, that is kind of annoying. I would have really liked to not have to do the same thing all over again, to be honest, because that's, like, these big products at this point, honestly, are quite a lot of work to do all the plans on. So, apparently, we need to make a saw hand this time. They are really adamant on actually assassinating someone with their drones, it seems. So that's what we're going to do, I suppose. And what do we need most of? Style. Style is the highest potential here. And, well, still not enough. Okay, so we will just go for the cheapest materials for a start, and then probably have to upgrade some sort of material to fit the style requirements that we do have, unless we do that and try and find some more woodworking potential somewhere else. Oh, no, that doesn't work, I guess. That's not sufficient. Okay, I think we're gonna keep this a metal rod thingy, and then we will just achieve the last few style points. Actually kind of seems to me like if we pick wood here, just to get the style factor up a bit, we will kind of save on the overall build, because we can just, like, pick more expensive metal, like here, and then we're done. Yeah. So I think that's the better way to go, to be honest, in terms of price. And, well, that's a new product setup to deliver to them. There is a lot of linking involved, unfortunately. And, well, I will have to do that to myself. You guys won't, though. I will see you on the other side. Alright, and back we are. Everything finally successfully assigned. Nothing really too crazily different, honestly, to the last iteration that we had, except for the fact that it seems to be a bit more assassination focused with this, like, saw blade hanging down from it. I really don't want to know what Inco wants to actually do with that stuff in the end, but that is that. We will hopefully receive the materials soon whenever we're done delivering things out or receiving things, or, well, all the things are like, oh boy, projects are really running late with all those trucks arriving. Probably really wanted on the loading bay sometime, but that's what it is. We will hopefully now start receiving the last few materials that we need then also for the drones. The shovels are nicely on the way, and everything should be delivering somewhat fine. Now, in terms of this stuff, let's deliver some of these things out. It seems like the demand for the wide drawers is actually recovering nicely, which is kind of good to know, especially since my woodworking seems to be running low. I think we will just honestly go and make more. We will just go and make more. Same deal, nothing that I'll change about it, just another 50, and hopefully that should keep them a little more busy, make us a little more money, and overall keep us on track a bit more. Now, plastic production very much still busy, because I don't know why, but they like to be slow about the way they go about things. I really don't know. I really hate it, but it just seems to be the way that they're working. Standard bicycles, you know, all the metal working, they're still very busy, especially with the drones in the pipeline too, I suppose, and well, that's kind of all our department's done. So we're keeping everyone nice and busy, which is the main thing, and hopefully going to continue on a good path ever after. Now, with that said, let's go and get those shovels done real quick. I don't think we've got another contract from the guy. No, we're only really getting one at a time, which is honestly kind of a bit annoying, because I would like to push things a bit faster. And speaking of pushing things a bit faster, we're honestly so far with the drone already that we could consider to just do a mini-bot for incoing and hopefully push our relationship a bit further that way, because we're still at tier 1. You know, this is going to be a long bit of a journey if we keep doing this one product at a time. So let's maybe look into straight out designing yet another one, which is then going to be a mini bot, it seems. Now, in terms of statistics, right? Well, this is like way better in terms of everything, so I guess we want to kind of pick that. It could be the higher price one too. We want some robotitude, I suppose. Got to kind of achieve that, and well, actually, it isn't really that important, it seems. So we could go for whatever is the best thing in terms of other stats for us, which would be this. So we're going to go for a 4-wheel assembly, which puts us right on target for just about everything, which is beautiful. And then we can just, whatever we pick here, it doesn't really matter either. We're just going to grab this one, and then, okay, so we've got, oh, maybe it does matter. Maybe it does matter, because 6 was kind of lowest value I was going to be able to grab. So, okay, we're going to grab this chassis here then for some higher robotitude. And we've got a span of robotitudes here too. So, we'll grab this one, and that puts us on target for all the things. Beautiful. Now we can basically pick whatever we want, which means cheapest manufacturing processes possible, cheapest materials possible all across the board, and then we're kind of going to be happy with that. Is this potentially cheaper? It is. Okay, so we're going to pick plastic over metal, which kind of makes sense that it's cheaper. You know, I just wasn't really sure if that worked that way in this game too. I'm going to hopefully save some money there and hopefully not be delayed by our flippin' plastic workers, which seem to be absolutely chilling all day at the moment. We'll just... Oh, that's the saw blade material. So we're going to make a plastic saw blade. I guess that's a way to sabotage their assassination frenzy, eh? God. Okay. And that is, to my knowledge, all the materials assigned now. So, well, same deal for me. Lots and lots and lots and lots of workstation assignments, unfortunately. But, as usual, I'll spare you all that part. So, I'll see you on the other side. Alright everyone, so assignment is done once more, and I did unfortunately have to change the whole plastic saw blade thing back, because I did actually discover that we do not have the capability to extrude plastic at the moment, because we are indeed actually missing a machine type. And for a start, let's go and execute this thing. So we've got things underway, but we should maybe go into that a bit more in depth in just a second. I'm just going to fix the prioritizations here first. So mold infection. Great. Where do we have the mold infection at? Please don't get stuck again with the whole mold thingy or something, right? That'll be very annoying. Mold infection seems to be starting right there. So hopefully, if this thing gets there in time, we can just... No, there's more right there. But basically, what these machines here do, right, is the foam injection part and plastic injection, but plastic extrusion we can't do, basically, which is kind of a manufacturing process that would kind of be rather cheap for us. But I'm currently kind of debating if I want to have it or not, because we always kind of have alternatives for metal extrusion and everything, and in my mind the issue with it being, as we deliver the shovels here, that if we look at the machinery here, so this is the machine that we don't have yet, yeah? The issue being that we only get 100% speed on it, which does feel really, really slow in my mind compared to like 250% of an injection clock. So I don't really know if I want to have it, because in my mind, while we would save money on the materials, we would probably have to spend that money back on workers' salaries, so I'm really not quite sure. I'm really not quite sure if we want that or not. Maybe let's do it this way. If you guys really want to see that machine, let me know down below in the comments, and we'll set it up somewhere. You know, maybe we'll just make a new room and set up a few of these things. We'll see. But let me know down below. I would very much like to know, and we'll just kind of see where to move on from there. In other news, though, we have got another worker that has got sufficient qualification. We'll upgrade him to another plastic specialist, as we've now got a few more machines and we could use a few more people. Got that thing out of the way with Crazy Steve too. Now, where in the world is the friggin' machine at? There it comes. Okay, beautiful. Took him long enough. And no. Wait. So why do you need my help if you go shut down some outlets? Jetpack. All these layoffs are going to require jetpacks. Seriously. Oh god. I mean, who wouldn't love to hear you're fired, but you're gonna get a jetpack. Alright, so this thing is starting to work away, which is nice and beautiful. Gonna have to redistribute that across a bunch of rooms, honestly. This one here now being done, we've got that one and we've got that one. I think this room here is honestly probably the worst one, so let's take care of removing the mold there first, and just kind of speed things up. Hopefully get some other contracts done. Do we have another Crazy Steve contract? We do not. I feel like Crazy Steve's going to take me the longest time if he keeps giving me that little contracts. I mean, we're level 2, nearly level 3, and we still only get like 1 contract every phase. You know, inco at least gives me 2. Then again, we also need a lot more experience with them to even level them up 1 tier, so I suppose that's kind of got to do with that too. But that said, that mold is gone as well. Let's move things over to here. Seems to currently be our last mold infected room. So hopefully, if we can get that machine over fast enough, we should be done. What's that? Workers fail to deliver parts to construction. It's always a weird issue. Zoom. Come on. Go away. Thank you. Beautiful. Did it. Factory is clean. Healthy working conditions are restored. Good news right there. And the drones are just about ready. So that is going to be time to deliver those soon. And that's just to pick up the machinery, I think. Like the mold freezing thingy. So overall, things are going pretty well for us. I'm going to go and actually deliver another 2 while we actually have a demand of 2 units. Because we're going to be making more wide draws here. So, you know, may as well get some of those out there already before the next swarm of them comes in. I've kind of, I think, reached a point, by the way, where I'm doing all the contract-based work here and all the market-based work here. And this thing still seems to be a lot fuller, which I guess kind of comes down to the issue of we don't really quite have as many contracts as I would like to do at one point in time. Also, standard bicycles, ooh boy. Gonna deliver 5 already, just in case I forget before the market phase update, because we do probably want to get rid of a few of those ASAP. Now, with that said, we're apparently missing components for one last drone. Hopefully that's going to come in soon, and we still don't have new contracts, which is kind of annoying. Workers, I don't see anyone more qualified, to be honest, so we'll just kind of move on with life. And where's this currently stuck at? What are you missing? Oh, this. Apparently. Do we have an issue here with the metal bending machine being kind of a bit overused? Ooh. I mean, it does seem kind of full, but we've got a lot of products as well. Why are the mini-bots done before the drone? That's weird. I mean, I don't really mind, because with that blazing fast, that it doesn't really make a difference anyways, but still very weird. Regardless, that's going to push our relationship with them bunch. Not enough for the next level yet, and even the drinks are probably not going to be, which is crazy, because, like, it seems that inco indeed does take very, very long to actually take care of, and, well, we should take every single contract from them that we can, honestly. Like, every market phase we seem to be getting to right now, we should be taking all those. Did remember to deliver the small bicycles, though, which is nice, because those are going to be very set to take a dump in just a minute. And there we go for the next market phase. So hopefully some more challenges. Got one new contract from them, because unfortunately we didn't complete the other one yet. Crazy Steve has 2, though. Well, which is not going to keep us very busy, but at least that's 2 contracts that we can use to boost our reputation with him. Definitely going to make it to level 3 then, and hopefully ever further to level 5. So, 2 companies now that we are actually working on for the final big contracts. Very much looking forward to that. Still a lot of work to be done, especially on inco, it feels like, so it is going to be a while before we get that finished. But in the meanwhile, let me know if you want to see that new plastic machinery or not down below in the comments. Would very much like to hear about that, and then we will see about that in the next episode. But for today, I'm going to end it off right here, so I hope you all very much enjoyed the episode. As usual, if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always help out the channel a ton, and if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. But with all that out of the way, as usual everyone, thanks so much for watching, and I hope I'll catch you in the next one very, very soon. Ciao.